Nah, I think we're gonna give it a shot. Alright, Tainted Soul. We only get one weapon. We have those. Artifacts are removed. Cards cannot be higher than Tainted. Doesn't apply to weapons. EXP gain. So it looks like we can get... Yeah, we can get artifacts on this one. This isn't like the one where I was fighting a bunch of mid-bosses, and they just outright took away all relics. Okay, so I could do crossbow, fire ring. Shaman staff would be interesting. Main problem is... No, let's give Shaman staff a shot. I don't know if it's gonna be great here, because it's got one hell of a charge up. But I can increase its damage, reduce its delay, increase the consecutive attacks. Yeah, this is probably a terrible idea. It's probably actually like an utterly horrible idea, but I want to give it a shot. Because I could see it being really fun. Assuming I can get the attack speed to not be utterly like, absolutely trash. I think it might remain utterly trash, though. Even with these upgrades that we're snagging. Because my attack speed multiplier is not going to be high enough to make up for that. Yeah. No, it's still gonna have a 2-second delay. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Not without these. Oh, but we got an achievement for that called Getting the Hang of It, so I'm gonna call that a win. Let's go here. What we need is probably either the Death Aura or the Katana. I guess we're doing Death Aura again. Unfortunately, we can't increase the range of the Death Aura with this setup, which is a little iffy. Like, it's gonna cap out at its inevitable cap, but I am going to be able to give it a ton of damage. You can spam restarts, and every restart counts as a new run. You got to do 50 runs for one of the achievements. It's true. It is an option. It's probably one that I will maybe look into. Well, time for just hyper damage Death Aura to hopefully carry us through a Tainted run. It's going to be a bit of a doozy, but, well, at least we're going to be able to stack, like, so much base damage and attack speed that maybe it shouldn't matter? What I probably should have done was, finished off... Oops. I'm not banishing anything. Let's see, pickup range? Yeah. I don't know how high my pickup range needs to be. So I pick up everything. I think we're good, actually, at this point. So, defense, health... Nah. We just want a lot of attack speed. We want this aura to tick really fast. Alright, we're just gonna kind of melt through things. Sharpening stone, yeah, it's some good damage there. Let's see, don't need low pressure. I think I'll probably just invest kind of hard towards attack speed. If I can get this thing to trigger really quickly, I think that'll do the trick. Yeah, it's already doing 27, 32 damage. Yeah, it should be good. The main worry is once we get up to the next world. Actually, Forged Iron is not terrible. I'm still probably going to keep focusing on base for a time. But we could probably look at it at this point and see which is slightly better. Okay. Has anybody ever seen the animation series Happy Souls? Because I swear they straight up just, well, I'm not going to say ripped the animation for this character running from that, but it very much looks like it. I've seen Happy Souls is glorious. I really like it. I don't know if I've actually seen another Happy Souls go by. I think the artist worked on other things, or artist animator has worked on other stuff. but nothing that's, like, I guess ended up in my feed. Unfortunately, it's also influenced me to generally crave that specific experience from Souls games. So I actually have a lot of trouble playing Souls games normally, because I'm just like, but Happy Souls only made the one. He tends to release a new video every 3 or 4 years. Damn! But then again, he's probably doing YouTube as kind of more of a casual fun thing, as opposed to, you know, me, because it's my job. I'm gonna banish low pressure at this point. I don't think we're gonna need it. And we're up to 50 damage. The goblins are exploding. Just for me touching them. That's a good sign. Let's see. A little bit more in forged iron? Yeah. I should probably invest into defense at some point. Maybe. Either that or we just put a lot into durability. Like durability and health regen, rather than small amounts in defense. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, here's a question. Soul cards. Currently it does 55.63 damage. If I pick that up, now it does 59.74. So, effectively 3 extra damage. Let's try doing a forged iron and see what that gets me. Okay, gotta double check. 63.84. So, generally, again, a 3.1. What does that give me now? A 3.1. So actually, both the multiplier and the base seem to be vaguely about the same. So is this a challenge? Yes. This is the E tier Tainted run. Which means... I can only pick up Tainted mods. Or Tainted cards. Well, we shred elites like nobody's business, so that's a good one. Let's see. Can you get an area large enough for Death Aura to cover the entire screen? I think so, but not in this run. Okay, keep doing Sharpening Stone. Martyr's Cloak. Taking damage increases your damage. That's good. And yeah, we want cardio. The more cardio I can get, the generally better off we're going to be. I do 86, 94, yeah. We're shredding at this point. Let's see. Will there be more series on YouTube? Kind of miss your series with Shell. I need to do some science with that, and I just haven't had the time lately. So, the problem that's kind of happened over the last couple of years is that YouTube has been shifting really drastically away from sequential content being supported, to the point where it actively is not. And we kind of have like a explanation video in the works, but we keep throwing it back onto the writing board because we're not quite... It's a hard topic to broach without getting like way into the numbers, but effectively to keep my job, I can't. I can't and I shouldn't, and honestly, I do kind of want to work on some other things, like reviews and stuff that take a little bit more time, and so doing endless Let's Plays was starting to become, like, actually compete with my time that I need to spend on other things. Oh, that isn't to say I don't want to do it, I just gotta figure out how to do it. But I've been busy working on other projects instead. Because yeah, right now, things I'm working on that aren't just streaming and base YouTubing. Oh, I can do arrow keys instead of using the mouse. Not that it really matters. But I'm currently working on a video that is talking about some of the better bullet heavens that I've played over the last couple months as kind of a recommendation video. And Shell, I think, is currently looking over the script for that, just to make sure I don't sound like an absolute goon. And so that's going to be going up, hopefully by the end of the week. And then I'm also working on a review for Signalis, which we really liked. But that's going to take a little while to write. And then I'm going to have to replay through it again, potentially, because there's like a super secret ending. I've got to figure out how to get access to that. Let's see. Keep doing cardio? Yeah, keep going cardio. What else was there that I'm kind of working on? Like a Steam Deck review. And the other problem is I have like really bad allergies where I currently am. And so I can only talk for like X hours of the day before I just lose my ability to speak for the week. Because I don't exactly bounce back as fast. What was that, Shell? I can't understand what you're saying. Mold, yes. Yeah, it's kind of a moldy old house. I pretty much am only functional at the moment because I have a air purifier running behind me. Let's see, dropping by to say hello and keep being awesome, your awesome self. Love your variety of indie games and your video essays, stuff that most YouTube doesn't focus on. Have a great stream. That's the other thing. That is a very well-timed comment, to be honest. One of my problems that I was having with, like, series, like, traditional series, is that I wasn't particularly unique with it. Like, I do it with Shell, and that kind of worked, but ultimately, one Let's Player is virtually the same as the next. You know, they might have a different flavor, but ultimately the content is engaged with in the exact same way, and not to say that that's strictly bad, but it's kind of one of those where it's just like, it's kind of impossible to stand out as a Let's Player. You kind of can if you got something really special, but it almost has to be external, or you have to have done something beforehand, like just be Ego Raptor. And so, you know, it worked for a while, and honestly still kind of could have worked if I had kept with it. But, you know, ultimately after a certain point there was kind of that recognition of just like, yeah, Let's Plays are just kind of, I'm not gonna say too easy, because that's not it, but I don't know, it's kind of like streaming specifically. I was talking about this yesterday, that even with streaming, you don't really, like, very few streamers actually stand out just by streaming. It doesn't really work that way. You almost have to have either something really special about you, or you have to be special, or you have to do something special, otherwise you're just going to be another streamer playing X or Y game. And so, yeah, VTubers and face-cams are some of the biggest ways to stand out, having a really unique voice, playing certain games incredibly well. That's obviously one of the more, like, traditional ways to really stand out. And so, ultimately, it's kind of one of those where, with, like, with streaming and YouTubing and whatnot, I've been trying to figure out, like, how do I stand out more? And, it's just hard to do that with series in general, because ultimately anybody can do a series on Night in the Woods. We might be able to voice act it better than them, but ultimately, at face value, when you're just looking at the thumbnails on YouTube trying to figure out who to watch, that's not going to show up and it's not going to matter that much either. And so for me, it's almost better for me to slowly move away from the series and try and actually take the things that make me me and push them a little bit more to the forefront. Your insights into the struggles of making a game and the recognition you give to the blood, tears, and sweat game developers go through. Yeah. And so, like, I can do that through a series, but I almost feel like I'd be better off doing that through, yeah, these kind of indie impressions things. Or, yes, me getting really deep into one or two games here and there. But then, yes, a little bit more of the, like, video essay review side of things. And so, as far as series go, I think I'll do a couple of them once I am in a different state of living. But then also, once I figure out how to edit it down into something that makes it YouTube friendly. I was watching, what was his name? I don't even remember, actually. It was kind of unfortunate. Yep, nope, completely skipping my mind. There's a YouTuber that does, like, cut-down playthroughs of games. And they're genuinely pretty funny. I was like, I bet I could kind of figure out how to do something like that. And make that work for the couple of games I do play through. But I think for the time being, the easiest way for me to truly stand out is, yeah, to work on the essays and reviews. Especially because, like, as I get older, I feel like that kind of content is going to probably be easier or more sensible to produce. Like, not to say that, like, people don't want to watch, like, 40-year-olds streaming a game, because I'm pretty sure there will always be a market no matter what the age is, but I don't think I'm going to have the youth connection that I did when I was a little younger. And so I'd rather be almost more like informative, analytical in a way that doesn't require as much personal connection? Question mark? I don't know. I really don't. But that the endless churn with doing series kind of prevents me from ever, or prevented me from ever experimenting with anything. Because the main issue with, like, just doing a series is, once again, you're just doing start to finish and then you're done. And you might be able to, like, experiment with your humor a little bit, or, like, maybe you can edit it down a little bit more. But I feel like if I'm doing essays, reviews, recommendations, that kind of thing, I can really play with the format. Kind of like how I've been doing art in my thumbnails a lot more. Because that's one easy way for me to stand out a little bit more. And then play around with it a little bit in a way that, you know, makes me feel like I'm not just churning anymore. Though I've felt the churn the last couple days because I've been way behind. Hey, who needs the youth connection when your viewers are getting older and still watching? There's still kind of the inherent burn, which is a little unfortunate. Wow, we're even just deleting the skeletons. That's a good sign. Because I know a number of my older viewers, like, are having kids, or getting jobs and that kind of thing. It gets in the way. And so I feel like, you know, me just churning out my old series content and just relying on quantity over quality probably doesn't work so much when the people that watch me probably don't have as much quantity of time, if that makes sense. Maybe. I don't know. I want to experiment. I want to have time to, like, do weird things. I've really been wanting to get back into 3D modeling, because I started teaching myself last year how to do some 3D modeling to make, like, a VTuber avatar just to play around with it. I never finished, because we moved and I had, like, a negative reaction, and a bunch of people were like, no, never, I'll unsubscribe immediately. And I'm like, I'm not even sure if you were a fan, to be honest, but oh well. And so, like, I want to go back and finish that up and figure out how to do it. Because I even got, like, a hand tracker and some other things, which I think could be kind of fun to play with. But I also want to, like, buy a 3D printer and really put a bunch of time into producing minifigs. And maybe spend some time, like, making a game to play with said minifigs. Because I think that would be kind of fun. And just with my old churn-style content, that's impossible. I was spending more or less every waking hour recording just so I'd finish games. And that's not super healthy. Something about your vids recently is the time-lapse of the thumbnail, and I love it. Yeah, that was just like a random spark of inspiration of like, well, I have these videos, what do I do with it? And my intros have always been like drawn out and boring, where I'm sitting on the main menu or flipping through options. Love to see a Wanderbot VTuber model. Yeah, I'll probably mix it in. Hell, I might even start using it for stuff like this. Where it's, anytime I play past the first hour, I'd throw in the VTuber avatar, maybe. Or not, I don't know. But, I have to finish it, I need to have time to finish it, and, I've been doing other things this year, like eloping, and, moving. And a bunch of sponsorships and some other things. But yeah, no, it's very high on the list of things that, like, I actually really want to work on. And so once again, doing series is a little harder. Die, wave of bats. This is just obscene. I feel bad for these things. Like, this is actually really gratifying. I was expecting Tainted run to go badly, but here we are just Absolutely cooking. Okay, so how much damage do I do? 141. If I snag that, now it's up to 145. I'll see about the base damage. Yeah, too bad there's no Tainted card for more EXP. See, I want a Tainted card for AoE range. That would be the real big one. I'll admit I don't generally follow through on Let's Play series for multiple reasons. Yeah, that was one of the big issues that I would run into, is that people would watch the first episode, and then only maybe 10% of the people that watch the first episode would make it to the end. And that's a big maybe. Because, like, I know my Hollow Knight series went from, like, 1 million views on the first episode down to 10, 20,000 for the last, which is, like, vaguely a 1% retention rate or something like that. Nothing wrong with that specifically, so much as just it's a little rough to work around if you're relying on that viewership, especially if the viewership drops for any reason, which, you know, as YouTube moves away from search results being a viable... Okay, 150 damage up to 156. So flat damage is still better for me at the moment. Most I start watching a drop off, if it's... sorry. Drop off of a release to recent. I missed one and I don't want to catch up. Yup. Yeah. And so, a Hermes hood is completely useless to me, which is sad. But whatever. Yeah, if it releases too quickly and you don't want to catch up. Yep. That's an entire small town watching your videos. It is true. The sad part is, it doesn't necessarily always pay the bills. And that's Hollow Knight, which is my most successful series I have ever done. Followed by, like, Outer Wilds, and I guess my Fallout challenge runs. But the problem is, like, most of my series would get maybe, like, 10 to 20,000 for the first episode, and then, like, 2,000 by the end, which is, once again, 10% retention and less than minimum wage, and it's like, eh. And for me, I don't really want Let's Plays. I want introductions to video games to see if they play in a way that I'll like, that I don't get from video previews. After that, why would I watch somebody else play a game that I want to play? Yeah. And so, like, no shade on that. I think it's actually a very correct stance, and I generally don't watch a whole lot of Let's Plays, except for, like, maybe a couple of people playing co-op Souls games, because that's kind of fun. But yeah, devs need money too. There's a lot of reasons to go into it, but mostly it's just kind of recognizing that, like, the people that watched this series were, like, full to the end were actually somewhat of a minority in terms of viewership, and that's, you know, a little unfortunate, but it's also kind of fine. And so I just need to adapt. I really like your Let's Play of Haven. That was a good game. I like that one. Like, they're all always going to be exceptions and games that do quite well. Hand of the Cheater. 4 soul cards. I'll take it. And honestly, we have so much money that I might as well buy every single one of these. Let's see. Do we want to get... yeah, a little bit of healthy. Reroll. Carve dice. Free reroll every time you select cards. That's really not that helpful, frankly. We get a little bit of this. I'll just burn all my money. I don't need the relics. I don't need anything else. Older games are good to Let's Play. I have had the worst experience. Like, one of the things that got me with Let's Plays is that I was so reliant on covering, like, the latest and greatest games. And then if I ever went back to something older, it either had to be something, like, really special or, like, imminently rewatchable. Otherwise, people would just, like, not pay any attention. Part of the reason why I even got on this track is because Shell and I did, while we were moving, we had some kind of backlogged series that I posted. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Holy shit, that hurt. Because I have no movement speed, he's able to actually track me with that one. So I have to keep very far away from him if I want to survive. But I'd done a series specifically on Homeworld, which admittedly was an RTS, which is, you know, not exactly great for viewership to begin with. And then also on Phoenix Wright, or The Great Ace Attorney, Chronicles. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, as long as I don't get close to him when he's doing his spam shot, I'm pretty much untouchable. Also, his goblins are a little tough. Whoops. Ow. That hurt. But we're gonna have to run away from some of his other moves. I might actually want to just invest in health regen a bunch. What is an RTS again? Real-time strategy game. Think like StarCraft. Pushing the box out of the way. That's amusing. I love the fact that the boxes are actually physics objects. Anyway, but so like those two plus a couple other games is kind of this like slightly frustrating experience of realizing that like, you know, unless you actually are oof, that hurt. Unless you're specifically catering to current audience interests, there's actually going to be a serious issue doing Let's Plays. Because you can just hit a dry spell where, like, there's not much coming out, and, your channel will effectively, like, kind of die temporarily. Holy shit, he is just teleporting a lot. I don't think I've ever seen him warp around to this extent. Oh well, he's also dead. Okay, card, more cardio, chicken statue, which is actually really, really good. Hey, and this actually looks like a really good world. Sick. We might want to hit as many shops as we can, now that I'm thinking about it. Treasure chests and shops. Seem like a smooth move. Okay, let's go here. Chests. Let's see. You get 2 shops. Yeah, let's do this, because that might actually give me a 3rd shop. Plus, the survival rounds should be kind of fun. Mid-bosses wouldn't be terrible either, but I think this is fine. A Skyrim together would be real fun. Yeah. I'd like to do that kind of thing. Mainly, I want to be able to play games without having to worry, like, play through games to the end without having to worry about metrics, if that makes sense. Analytics are the death of fun when it comes down to it. Because nothing kind of ruins a game or anything, if you have, like, some kind of metrics sitting in front of you saying that, like, not good enough. So, I played Homeworld 1 for a series, and like, the first episode did fine, but every subsequent episode did poorly. And nothing wrong with that, you know, just don't play it. But I intended to play Homeworld 1, 2, and Deserts of Karak as kind of like a lead up to Homeworld 3, but because 1 did so badly, I knew that going into 2, 3, and Karak just was not going to be viable. Same kind of general deal with Plague Tale, the most recent Plague Tale game. Shell and I did like a one-off on it, and it did abysmally. And so we had done a full playthrough of the previous game, and then, you know, it's like, well, you know, even if we had been planning on doing a series for that one, we all of a sudden wouldn't. There would be no reason to, because, yeah, if you only get 4,000 video views on your first video, like, obviously I realize for a lot of people that's a lot. But for us, that's, like, super bad. Let's see. And so, you know, very much then we'd have to cancel any plans of doing Plague Tale because it's just not worth it. And so that kind of mentality is really rough from a, like, enjoying your job perspective of having the constant metrics kind of leaning over you, telling you that you're doing it wrong. Or that you have to give up on X or Y thing. And so, I've been trying to figure out, like, different ways of kind of avoiding that. And so, yeah, I mean, mostly it's just do a lot of one-offs instead. And it generally is actually just a better experience for me. But yeah, you're right. With Chicken Statue, I should be beelining for every crate for damage boosts. I was just elsewhere. prefer long-form videos versus multi-episode Let's Plays, like 2 to 3 hour video that could be 10 to 20 Let's Play episodes. I tried that once, and it didn't work. Hey, we got troll blood. So in that case, we should probably up my, we should really up my regen, but really up my max health. Have you considered a second channel? So I have, but everybody that I know that has made a second channel specifically for Let's Plays, they don't actually do that well. And that might be me being a little bit dismissive, but it's kind of one of those where it's just like, not worth my time in the same way. Like, I truly am better off making videos for Wanderbot Prime than making Let's Plays to put on a second channel where I don't have to worry about it. If that makes sense. Okay, I should go find boxes. There's box. Because yeah, one of the problems is I only have so much time in a given day, which is a little hard to work with. And so, trying to even like manage and prep series and edit all of the videos and put it all up and stuff like that, that takes time and energy and effort that I could be putting into something else. And so unfortunately that kind of rules a lot of what I do in life. Well, yeah, I could be working on this thing, or I could be doing this other thing. And so in a more convenient world where I had unlimited time, then yeah, sure, I'd probably actually very much consider it. But because I am kind of strapped for time generally, it's just like, well, I could work on the side Let's Play channel, or I could record another couple of one-offs so I have this like enduring backlog and then make a bunch of thumbnails for them. So if I need to take like a week or two to just kind of chill, I could. Ooh, spiky. Oh, this might actually be a really good run. I doubt I'm going to be able to get up to 2000 HP here. But at least we got that amount. Let's see. I'm going to keep pushing cardio, though, no matter what. Is this a challenge run? Yeah, it's one of the tarnished runs? Tainted runs. There we go. Tarnished. Sorry, my head's still in Dark Souls. Or Elden Ring? Elden Ring is tarnished. And yeah, even that was kind of one of the other issues that I was running into kind of at the start of this year. I did a highlighting video of like my first couple hours of Elden Ring. I think that actually went over reasonably well, and I bet if I did it again, I bet it would have done even better, because it would have had like the custom thumbnail to go with it and all of the other stuff, and maybe better editing. But I was playing through the entire thing for the footage, and I was running into this issue where I was realizing that, like, oh god, to like finish Elden Ring, it's gonna take me like over 100 hours. There's no way I'm going to be able to like get this done in a reasonable amount of time without putting all of my time into it. Right, boxes. I need to kill mid-bosses. I need to break boxes. I mean, we kind of do. We kind of want to do both. I guess part of it is, if it's a timed level, I want to stand still. If it's a not timed level, we want to run for boxes. There we go. But yeah, so I still want to play Elden Ring, but I don't know how to do it in such a way that would, like, work on my channels, and so instead it's gonna have to be a leisure thing that I do probably later. Or maybe a multiplayer thing with friends, if I can get friends on board to play it with me. But unfortunately, it seems like everybody I know is just about as busy and strapped for time as I am, so it's kind of like, eh. What? You think I'm trapped here? Funny. I'd recommend playing it on your off time yourself. I think what I was going to do is start playing it, so I want to do a review of my Steam Deck, just to talk about it a little bit, since I have one. And admittedly, probably could have done it sooner. Cursed Belt. Sure, why not? Let's see. Do we want to just keep... No. Cardio whenever I get the chance. Okay. Enjoy how some YouTubers release an extremely condensed version of a stream, then release the full VOD also. Let's see. 10-minute one gets more views, but watch that repeat view versus a repeat viewing of the VOD. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think there's a bunch of different ways to do it. I think my main thing is just, for me, then I'd almost prefer to just work on that cut down version, save my voice, maybe. You know, have the cut down version almost be artificial commentary, add it in post or something, and then really put my time and effort into something else that would get equal amounts. If that makes sense. Equal amounts of views. But it also depends on, like, priorities and other things. I'm just equal parts ambitious and, I don't want to say creatively stunted. Because I'm not creatively stunted so much as I'm ravenous to be, like, as creative as I possibly can be. And so that's something that I've been wanting to push for much more aggressively over the last couple of years. Let's see. Right. Gotta go for crates. I keep getting distracted. Boy, this regen is just carrying. Who needs defense when you are just a giant slab of meat, man? Like, some of the enemies touch me for a bit, but I just regen too much. And even then, most of them do not get past the aura. There we go. Meat. Might have gotten it. Let's see. Could increase my regen, but no, I'm gonna keep pushing cardio really high. Need more damage. Kind of, sort of. Okay, slay the elites. We should focus on that a little bit. Oof. They got 1 million. Yeah, maybe we should start investing in damage again. The problem is at this point my damage doesn't scale particularly quickly. And so it almost seems more practical for me to invest hard into just raw survivability. Because I have no choice otherwise. Okay. All the dudes shooting at me gone? I think so. This is gonna take a long time, though. Because, yeah, we're doing about 1,000 damage a second to them, but that means it's gonna be vaguely about 1,000 seconds to kill the cactus. Oof. Maybe it's going a little faster than that, but oof. I'll keep raising my attack speed. Injure Wanderbot. Okay, it's less. It's faster than 1,000 a second. It's actually maybe 10,000 a second, 5,000 a second. It's not bad. And yeah, the Troll's Blood has really scaled up my overall HP. Oh, they're just stuck. I'm not gonna look this gift horse in the mouth, but I'm gonna scoot over here and grab this crate. What happened? Oh, it's because there's no crowd trying to push them along, so they're getting no headway because I attacked so fast. The only reason why they were pushing into my aura previously was the fact that there were so many enemies pushing them forward. Yeah, the knockback is... I gotta try this on a regular run. Just start with Death Aura, pick nothing else, make it the most absurd thing ever. Maybe we should just do that on as like a D rank run after this. Just for the sake of it. Death Aura has knockback. Minuscule amounts, but look at how fast those numbers are going up. Even if it's only like a 0.1 knockback, it's hitting so fast that it's just triggering the knockback constantly. But yeah, I definitely do need some more damage. The worm is going to take a long time to kill. Imagine 10,000% knockback. Ugh, that'd be spicy. I'm gonna just keep increasing my cardio, because that seems to be scaling. It's very slowly, exponentially. Okay. This is a survive one. Nice part about survive ones is it's a good amount of EXP. I should probably head for the crates, though. We want as much chicken as possible. Speaking of, if I take a look at my artifacts... let's see, what are we up to? Actual bonus is... Oh! Food increases my max health! Oh! I thought I had the one that increased my damage. The damage one would have probably been better, but whatever. Yeah, forged iron does too, for the percentage. Yeah, but I need so much more. The pork is the one that increases. Do these guys actually hurt me? Yeah, they do, but not that much. That's a good sign. Yeah, I can kind of largely waltz through these guys without too much risk. I'll kill the 2 elites, and then I think we'll start running around a little bit. Perfect. So you just need the cross artifact, and your speed will be just about capped. And then you can swap to damage. Is there an attack speed cap? %1000 cap. Would the cross actually put me that much more? I have no idea. I really want to play D&D again so I can make a character that is just Dr. Livesey. Be great. Cleric with just an obscenely high constitution and, he'd probably be a dwarf. A teetotaler dwarf. Proficiency in gun somehow. Probably have to be a Pathfinder cleric in retrospect, but still. 25% multiplier on current amount, not 25% static. Ooh, that would be pretty good. Okay, forged iron. Yeah, it is scaling. Warcraft 3 dwarf. Maybe. Were they teetotalers? You want a gun, play an Eberron. Also true. More cardio. I want my knockback to be obscene. It's corrupted core. That's largely useless to me. Oh, never mind, it's not. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's really good. Can I keep going? Probably not. Okay, so I can keep going. Sick. I'm gonna try grabbing the adventurer's license. Most of these probably are not worth it, but you never know. Okay. And we don't really need these, but I'm gonna snag them anyway. Okay, so, I'm a little low on money, however, this next level should give me a shit ton. Come at me, cash! Haha! Alright, let's grab some forged iron. Give me that money! Yum, 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 yum. Just look at it go up. Oh, I want to start a run with, the Midas. Oh, that'd be a glorious thing indeed. The problem is I do not want to move. I want to be hitting maximum numbers of enemies, per second. pretty much the entirety of this, so while it'd be nice to go for chicken, we pretty much only just want to slightly move here. Okay, my cardio is accelerating, which is amazing. So what is the upper limit if you have the corrupted core? Is there an upper limit, or can you get up to like level 10? Only +1. Okay, so that's not as good as I would have liked it to be. Damn. Wait, only +1 and no upper limit. Y'all are... Okay, I'm dying. Getting shot just a little too much, and maybe too many of these big skelemen coming to hit me. There's some chicken. The problem is the skeletal tide is, a little rough to work around. Okay, cool. They're not getting pushed into me at the moment. But those shamans are nothing short of incredibly shitty. Yep, and then the whole thing collapses upon itself. I wonder if there's a brief moment where I lose my, lose the knockback and they'll come rushing in because of the, pressure. Could be. Okay. Fully heal and level up. I think we do actually want that. Okay. I'm gonna do the card selections first. Yeah. Probably shouldn't have, but still. Okay. I'm just gonna get close to, attack speed cap. This is so stupid. I love the fact that this is like a thing that I can do. I was considering doing this with katana, and I bet the katana would actually just be better. Maybe? I don't know. I cannot tell you if the katana would actually be better in this moment or not. Because the main thing is this one just gets rid of all of the extra little bits. Plus 20 quantity, minus 20 HP sounded good with this build. Was that actually in the shop? Oh, sorry about that. Unfortunately, I'm having one hell of an allergy day. And so I might be a little sneezy for this video and the next couple of videos. Let's see. Yes, it was. Oh, must have missed it. It was in the shop, but he bought the full HP on level up. Yeah. I don't know. I just kind of wanted the inherent security of the full HP on level up. But I think that only puts me up to full green. Possibly not full... Oh my god, he's got 5 million HP. Oh, and he cares not for knockback. Oh boy. That's a bad worm. There should be no cap on... Let's see. There should be no cap on attack speed. You should be able to just pump it as high as you want. There should be no caps on stats in this. Maybe minimum caps. But I'm really curious what would happen if you got to, like, negative attack speed. Would you just die? Oh, that'd be amazing. Okay, I want to find these shamans and get rid of them real quick. They're just going to continuously harass me forever. And so the sooner they are not here, the better. There are middle caps for certain things. Is there one for attack speed? People were saying it was 40%, but I've gone lower. Actually, we're doing a decent chunk to the boss here. This ain't bad. I'm curious if the fire ring would have actually been a little bit more doable. Just with the damage over time effect. Minimum for attack range is 50%, for example. Oh, can you imagine just having kind of your own separate death aura that's just all of your attacks. Oh. You might want to go back and slay the crowd. Even the skelemen are going down, actually, mostly. We definitely take some damage, which is an issue, but it's not as bad as it could have been. I vaguely want to be somewhat as surrounded as possible. Oh, the reason why the skelemen are going down faster here is because I'm actually taking damage and it's triggering the cloak. Which is giving me an additional 50% extra damage. Okay. Well, as usual, whenever I do a death or a run, it's pretty much just a matter of outlasting. And I'm gonna do a decent job of that, I think. The problem is we have all these goblin shamans somewhere in the back here, and they keep shooting at me. And I need to make them not exist. You can see where some of them are, but yeah, they're often just kind of lost in the crowd. Okay. I mean, we've got him down to 1.75 million. Like it's not going to be that bad here. Yeah, whenever he starts charging, maybe that's a good time for me to go call the shamans. There's no way I could have done this with the staff. No matter how fast that staff attacks, I just get overwhelmed. Okay, pull the crowd just a smidge. Right, so there's a lot of shamans keep spawning. I guess there's no real means for me to stop them from kind of hoarding up here. Luckily, they don't actually do that much damage. They're a bit of a nuisance, but not like unstoppable problems. Almost ignore them. Oh, now he's summoning his friends. But his friends are affected by knockback. The only immediate problem is they make the crowd so much more crowded. Okay. Boy, and the little worms that he summoned are very tanky indeed. I'm just gonna hop to the other side of the crew real quick. To try and take out some of the chaff. Dang pressure. Definitely needs a vampire item. Oh, I'd be immortal then. What I could use is a killing enemies summons a monster to attack things for me. That'd be spicy. But, I mean, I think so much of my problem is, once again, this is a tainted run. Like, go figure I'm having some troubles here. Okay, they've stopped. Okay, I should probably... move away. Hopefully we don't have another phase of this. We might, but it's just gonna take a while. Oh. Okay, they've stopped. Yeah, the problem is, because the shamans themselves don't actually try and get in close, they often, like if I do not cull them, I think they end up being a predominant group in the kind of heart of the crowd. And then I start getting lit up by fireworks. There we go. Oh, and the boss is back. Alright, who cares? I just need to kind of keep pacing in front of him. Take him down. Because, yeah, he's less than 1 million at this point. Okay, he's twitching out, which is a little worrying. But not overwhelmingly so. Back. I wish to melt you. Nice part is he's just gonna zigzag behind me. So I can kind of keep pace with him. Come on. Come on, sweet boy. Oh, shit. Get another one of these waves. Oh, hi. Yeah, I was really hoping this wouldn't happen. Because these things have a ton of HP. Like, everything else I delete in a couple of seconds. This one is not hot. We meet again, Wall of Worms. I mean, I think some of the previous Wall of Worms are still here. I think I only managed to kill some of them. I mostly just hope the boss is gonna pop back up again at some point and I can go back to, just hurting him. Disregarding the Wall of Worms entirely. There's so many worms. There's so many worms. You can even see the shamans are actually actively walking away from me. But the crowd is so crowded that they just keep getting pushed in my general direction. Okay, here we go. Nice safety until the shamans start shooting at me. Rude. Interesting thing is, to some degree, I can actually just stand in the midst of this and they can't reach me. Until I start getting shot, which is a little rude. Huh. This is weird. Ow. It's weird, but it's working. Huh. I'll have to keep that in mind. There's a shaman, kill it. Another shaman, also kill it. Do not stand next to the, do not stand next to the cactus either. Yeah, this actually worked. Warp to the center of them. And, the big worms will push everything else out of the way because of their size. Okay. We need a little bit of a reprieve. Luckily, it's maybe like 20 seconds before the boss dies. There it goes. Alright, I'm gonna get some more beef. Well, that was one heck of a run. And tainted cards are becoming good? Okay, so if we go back here, we got 7,000. That's not bad. Let's see. Eesh, pricey though, but 3 levels at once for Tainted Soul cards. And then D rank. Oh gosh, I don't think I'm gonna do that one. And then we also have corruption levels, but I don't want that. Ooh, crit chance. Because I can actually afford some upgrades here if I wanna. Guess, do we want to invest in rarity reroll? Do we want to save for tainted card power? Or do we want to put it into something here? I might actually want to just put it into the guaranteed void magnet. Nah, let's put it into the attack speed. That's actually good. And it scales up? It scales up. Makes sense. Let's see. 1 corruption level ain't bad. 10% stronger mobs for 10% more EXP. Huh. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna put more levels in though. Okay, so we are just gonna do totally regular run, maybe try and go for Uber Aura and see what I can do with that. It can't crit, which is a little bit of an issue. And we do want to get those 2 things up to level 8. So we'll see. Do we want to do a shop? Nah, especially for this level, we want to just get as much money as we possibly can hoard. Anything else that I can think of? Not really. Cool. So, Aura. Can't do crit. So we can do Death Aura, we can do Fire Ring. Which is rarer? Heroic, I'm assuming. The only immediate problem is that Fire Aura is not as good out the gate. It attacks much slower. Heroic is rarer than Epic. Okay, so we're gonna go for the Fire Ring and we'll make it work. Have I even ever used the Fire Ring? I have. We'll see what I can do with this. I know crossbow is super strong, but I did a crossbow run previously. Let's see. Other thing we might want to get is actually stacking a bunch of movement speed. It's unlikely to work, but who knows? Yeah, let's see if I can do a big aura run again. I'm probably going to die because of it, but you never know. Okay, I'm gonna banish Void. Because I think it's just worse at this point. Let's see. That's a big movement speed. I could go for quick. Could reroll, but no, let's just grab quick. I don't even know if knockback does anything for me. Ooh, cardio is great. Okay, yeah, low pressure is just substantially better. But yeah, I bet if I have obscene attack speed with the Fire Ring and everything else, I think it should be fine. Let's see, attack speed, but reduce damage, sure. I could also grab... Student. Let's go student. That attack speed will show back up again. I don't really need damage at the moment, whereas we definitely need as much EXP as I can grab. Okay, Shaman Staff, which I should grab. Yeah, we'll grab Shaman Staff because we want to get it up to level 8. I'll try and get the Fire Ring and the Death Aura up to level 9, because I bet if I get the Fire Ring up to level 9, it becomes absurd. I also get the distinct feeling it's probably going to be extremely expensive, so I probably won't be able to do it until the Desert World. We'll see. And yeah, I'm not even really trying to aim here as much as I probably should, but that's okay. Let's see. Ah, these are tough. Because I could go for cardio, just for a little bit. I think I'm going to go for the Black Blood. Getting high regen seems genuinely like a good idea. So what weapons do I need to get up to level 8? Both of the staves. The Magic Staff and the Shaman Staff, I think. Okay. Fire ring, average. Yeah, we want to grab average. We can't crit anyway with the fire aura, so I'll get rid of it. Okay, evasion. 3 or more dash charges ready. Take damage, consume 2 charges to evade it. It's interesting, but I'm gonna do a rarity reroll on it. Grab light hand? Yeah, let's grab light hand. Might as well just go for the attack speed early, kind of. So, is this game a good alternate to Vampire Survivors? My opinion is better. Vampire Survivors does have a number of things going for it that I will give credit for. But I genuinely like this better. It feels like there's more nitty-gritty min-maxing that you can go about doing. So, do I want stone-handed? 4 additional projectiles is meaningless for me. I'm gonna rarity re-roll it for Shaman staff, I guess. But yeah, it's better already and has so much potential. Yeah, that's kind of where I stand. It's just, it feels like it can min-max like crazy here. Oh, we gotta grab clumsy. Additional projectile and base defense down to -2. Did I pick up anything? What is my defense? Why is my defense? Oh. It's because I got impenetrable. There's got to be something else that lowers it, I hope. Nope. Shit. Well, shit. Oh well. I guess I'll have to do that in another run. Grab some multiplicatives work. Oh, that'd be interesting. See, I'm gonna banish blood pressure. Yeah, I'm gonna banish it. It's not worth it. And yeah, let's grab forged iron. So why is Wander trying to lower his defense? There's an upgrade that specifically requires negative defense. Oops. You need clumsy and then lunatic in that order. Yeah. Well, okay, fine. I'll just start grabbing steel skin. If I'm not going to be able to get to the negative defense here, then it's not even worth thinking about. I'll get it next run. And remember not to pick it. I'll probably die before this run gets particularly far, but you never know. Wow, yeah, stone skin is freaking great. I'll go for the sharpening stone. Yeah, those tarnished challenge runs were very worthwhile. I'm looking forward to doing another one, but I want to get some other meta progression first. Fire ring, upgrade. Yeah. It's rare anyway, and we do kind of want to get it up to level... no, I doubt we're going to get it up to level 7. Let's see, accumulation. Reduces my attack speed, but increases my damage multiplier by a lot, and gives me knockback, which is big necessary. Well, it's not that necessary, but you can definitely tell it's working. So if I can make that knockback even bigger, ooh. More firing? Yeah. Oh, for a second I thought I'd killed them both, and I was like, whoa, shit, that's good. Okay, light armor, movement speed, black blood. Probably black blood. Okay, soul card increases your damage. Ooh, I got 14 so far, that's a good sign. Hopefully we see the death aura before we're done. I would be kind of sad if we don't. So what weapon did you use for the Tainted challenges if you've done them? Death aura. I think I beat one of them with katana, but the death aura is a little bit more consistent. Wow, that fire damage. I could go for recursion, but no. We want the big damage bonus. We probably also want some more void. We're actually killing a number... Oh, right, of course. Killing a number of enemies outside of my range. Do we want to grab for penetration? We might as well. Let's see. Thanks for playing the game again. Yeah, no problem. This game is fun as heck. I'm so glad I gave it another shot after the demo. Let's see, castle, boost my base defense and health, and yeah, let's do it. Kind of cook these guys for a bit. Oh, that lost EXP is a little rough. Yeah, demo was very rough in early version. Yup. But now that I'm playing this current beta, it's just like, oh wow, seeing just how far it's come in such a short period of time is nothing short of ridiculous. Chicken statue. Would be nice. Oh well, too late. Don't have enough money. I really hope we can get our hands on the money sword on this run. Early, too. I usually get it kind of late, and it's like, but the potential, the power. Because yeah, if we could get the money sword plus the discount, we actually have the Dev in chat. Ah, thought so. But yeah, I'm actually writing a video at the moment specifically on like, you know, games in this genre that are good, considering I think most people just know about Vampire Survivors. And I was like, I should do my due diligence before I like finish writing the script and actually sit down and check to see if like Rogue Genesia is better. The answer is, oh yeah, a lot better. Let's banish practice. I don't think we're gonna be using it. Area size, hell yeah, there it is. Yeah, the stats calculating is big. I mean, honestly, just the stats min-maxing in general. But yeah, I said to myself, I was like, nope, I should do my due diligence, see how this game has progressed. Because it seems like people like it a little bit more than I thought. And then it was like, oh shit, it's actually just like better. Is Sharp Edge even that good? I guess I'll snag it just because I have no other choice, but I think Sharp Edge might actually be legitimately worse than the other one. Do we want Turtle? Probably. It slows me down and hurts my attack speed pretty bad. But makes me largely untouchable, so sure. I said largely untouchable. Okay, penetrable? Yeah. Gotta not pay too much attention to what's going on in chat. Single-handed. Big damage multiplier. Yeah, actually, single-handed is incredibly good. Accumulation is good too, but we don't actually care about projectiles here. Because I'm not using them much. Like, obviously, we're using it with the Shaman staff, but if I'm trying to go for, like, big aura run... let's see. And let's grab the other one. So you're planning on doing something like a tier list? Kind of. I was just gonna do 10. So I don't generally do rankings per se, because I often find rankings to be kind of like a... It's a subjective thing. You know, what I might think of as a 10 out of 10 game, a lot of people might just never even think is good. You know, like arguably you could say like there are a couple of games that are universally recognizable as incredible quality, but there's a lot of games that a lot of people are gonna be like, eh. And so trying to say like, you know, X or Y game is like a 10 out of 10 or a Void Spirit, perfect. You know, that quickly devolves into kind of quibbling in a not healthy manner. I saw somebody recently was reacting to, I think it was a review on the most recent Star Ocean game. Do we actually want to grab... No, we don't actually want to grab Fire Ring. We want to leave it as is, so I can maybe get it up to level 9 in the next region. But people were reacting... Martyr's Cloak, it's nice. People were reacting to the new Star Ocean game, and how it was getting generally 7 out of 10. And so, some people are like, yeah, that's actually a pretty good score, better than I was expecting. Other people are like, why would I buy a 7 out of 10 game? And I've always found kind of review scores to be like really polarizing, but also confusing. And I think it might somewhat be based on like, well, I don't know, gaming's always weird about it. But even like going to like S tier or A tier or whatever, like the only way I'd ever do that kind of thing is if as a joke. Where I just like intentionally be kind of trollsy with specifically how I rank things. There we go. What was I gonna say beyond that? But no, what I did was effectively just picked 10 of the most, I'm gonna say genuinely unique from the genre. Obviously there are some that are more or less than others, but like, I didn't include nomad survivors, for example. Do I want Thunderstaff? Not really, no. We do want agility though. Some extra movement speed is going to come in handy. But so I didn't want to include nomad survivors or nomad survival. I forget. I think it's survival. I didn't include that one because I already had vampire survivors there and they're vaguely the same game. Obviously they have slight differences in terms of like weapons and abilities and scaling and some other things. And like, I'd vaguely consider nomad survival to be a little bit more fun, but vampire survivors has better content. I don't know. The balance on it gets kind of skewy. Damn, that burn effect is really good. And so I'd rather include stuff like this, which ostensibly plays very similarly to vampire survivors, but in terms of like player scaling and stat min-maxing and how you go about playing it, they're really different. And so I wanted to include as many games as possible in my list that are more distinct, just because, like, you know, if somebody tells you, like, hey, I'm gonna rank fruit, and then puts in 7 different, like, variations of apples that are Fuji adjacent, you're just gonna be like, whatever, it's, you know, you like sweet apples, I'm not really gonna listen to your recommendation because you've already kind of enforced a bias, if that makes sense. Or maybe I'll be like, oh shit, this guy likes Fuji apples just like me. That validates my opinions, and I've learned about 2 apples that I've, you know, never heard of before. And obviously that it kind of, like, both are valid ways of recommending things. But I think for me, I'm always going to be pushing for variety and open-mindedness, rather than like trying to set kind of some hierarchical, like, is Rogue Genesia better than Brotato? The answer is, like, you can't actually quantify that. You might be able to a little bit, but only a little bit. I keep hoping we get Death Aura at some point, but, oh well. Am I just surviving? I'm just surviving. Cool. Thunderstaff Celerity. I don't really need anything other than just more attack speed on my current weapon. We probably want the Wisp, though, just because. I want Death Aura. Oh. Yeah, if I could get Death Aura up to level 8 or 9 as well. Ooh, that'd be a thing. And yeah, at some point we're gonna need to actually stack some more defense. I might want to do Black Blood though first. I guess it might actually be damage mitigation, but the regen is probably going to be more valuable. Okay, yeah. I'm just surviving for a bit, so let's, yeah, I'm not going to be able to kill either of those livesies. So we're just going to go snag some of this stuff. Let's see. And yeah, healing factor is actually still better than the Tainted mod variant of it. Not by much, but it is just by a bit. Wind Ring. Overloaded. Additional protect. No. Wait. I'm gonna rarity reroll. Overloaded into a recursion. I'll take that. That sounds good to me. Why the hell did I select that? I must not have been paying attention. Thorn. Inflict damage when you get hit by enemies. Oh, wow. What? Wait. Oh, that's a weapon. Huh. Huh. I like it. Okay, heavy. Bigger knockback, bigger damage, base damage, projectile size, which I don't think helps me, but the max health is good. We don't want compromise, and evasion's kind of okay. Yeah, we'll grab heavy. I'm a little slow, but I have been investing a little bit more into movement speed at the very least. Damn. Fire ring? I know people were hating on it a little bit, but I'm kind of loving it. It's solid. And yeah, let's just keep giving myself a little bit of movement speed. I don't actually know if I'd be better off with the death aura or the fire ring, but the fire ring, not bad, and especially if I can get that attack speed up. Oh boy, things are gonna burn. Next update adds a card that makes the fire ring even better. Yes. Accumulation? It does slow me down, but the knockback and that damage multiplier, yeah. Is there an upper limit on the damage multiplier? Or is that one of those just kind of infinite things? It might be. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, let's finish off Black Blood so we don't have to worry about it. Treasure chest. I've got a lot of money. Sacred sword, damn it. I saw a sword and I'm like, and it wasn't. And I was like, oh. Well, it's fine. My damage is great. Hey, thank you, Artorsware, for the 2-month resub. Love to see you playing some Rogue Genesia, or any Bullet Heaven off it. Or any Bullet Heaven, honestly. Yeah. Oh. This blacksmith. Oh, we don't have anything in level 7. Shoot. Yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do it, but I could get I can get Death Aura at the very least. I'll take it. This'll work out for me. Even if it wasn't quite as nutty good as it could have been, it's fine. And now everything burns, takes a shit ton of damage, and at some point I'll start investing hard into attack speed and become absurd. Alright, I should actually not be close to that, because last time I was too close to him, he just lit me up like a Christmas tree. And it was unfortunate. Ow. At least I've got plenty of regen, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Go for a little bit more movement speed. I am a fast boy, and I should live it. I should live that truth. Boss is about to melt to death. Where did he die, though? I don't know. He died some... Oh, no, there it is. It's gone. Hey, we get troll blood. Sick. Alright. So what are we looking at? I'm trying to... As always, trying to stack as many treasure chests as possible. However, if I can't do that, we want to... Oops. We want to stack the question mark spots. Reason largely being... Treasure chests give me a lot of money. Okay. Baseline, that's going to be the only approach we've got. I should probably always work from the top down as opposed to any other path. Because, yeah, I can't actually go to this treasure chest. I mean, could. Okay, I think that's going to be the best I've got, at least for now. If they get stuck on the death aura, and then the fire aura just deletes them. It's a good setup. But I still want to see if I can get death aura up to 9. I want to limit break both of them, but still. And that damage multiplier, yeah. The unfortunate part about non-tainted mode is all of the other cards that I have to work, or that I am tempted by. So even if I want to go like all into attack speed at the moment, it's like, yeah, but I could get, well, I mean, celerity is still good stuff. We need more banish, clearly. Kind of. The problem is, like, I'm being distracted by all of these other cards that I want. Accumulation. Okay, so my attack speed is abysmal, but my knockback and everything else is great. Okay. Here it's not so useful. I guess I'll keep investing in Sharp Edge just for that base damage. Okay. And I said I wanted some attack speed. Okay, there we go. Yeah, if I can get it up to 200%, we're probably going to be pretty unstoppable. Because the Death Aura already attacks reasonably quickly. Thorn? Yeah. Is there an evolution for Thorn? Probably not. At least not yet. Okay. Next level of recursion? Yeah. Let's max that out. It's upsettingly strong to begin with. I bet there's an achievement for Thorn. I don't know if there's an achievement for Thorn yet. I bet there will be eventually. I just don't think it's in the game at the moment. So I love the idea of stuff like Thorn going full, let's see. Full counterattack. I've actually, I really want to play Grim Dawn again at some point. Cursed Belt? Sure. God's Wrath. Multi-handed really isn't that helpful. We should probably go for God's Wrath, 700% extra damage. Still want the attack speed, to be honest, but I don't have that much of a choice at the moment. There we go. And I'm not going to be able to limit break everything here, am I? That's unfortunate. Let's see, healing factor. Yeah, let's go for healing factor. My regen is good. Grim Dawn has a fun run seasonal mode going on that the devs are supportive of. Oh, neat. Oh, the bird can't even hurt me. It's pushing me, though. But my regen is just too damn good. Hey, here comes another bird to push me back. Let's see. We do not want compromise. We do want another level of death aura. Let's see. This update will introduce more ways to reduce defense. Yes! Because I goofed it and raised my defense just by a little bit. And now I can't get the achievement on this run. And I mean, now at this point I've gotten proper turtles, so it doesn't matter. Let's see. Iron Skin? Yeah. Okay, Death Aura. Which I think I will leave at its current level. Probably. Sharpening Stone. We want Slippery Skin? Probably, but I'm gonna try and finish off Sharp Edge. Get my pool a little thinner. There we go. Death Aura is catching up in size, but if I can get Death Aura up to level 9, I bet that would be really interesting and kind of nutty in its own way. And right, I don't have to worry about these birds hurting my hurting me. My regen is too good. I should probably pick up some of these resources. Though, I mean, we're pretty close to getting the void... Is it void wisp? Whatever the pickup thing is. Because yeah, if I never had to pick up another EXP gem, that'd be nice. It does kind of bring into question how much I had spent on pickup radius, but I think it was only like 1 or 2 levels. Let's see, fire spirit. Oh yeah, sure. Now even Death Aura sets shit on fire. Everything burns. That worm is not going to know what hit it. I mean, it will. It's probably going to last a decent chunk of time, but it's not going to last that long. I remember somebody left a comment yesterday saying that, like, Death Aura and the Fire Ring aren't that good. And I'm just like, I don't know about that. And the answer is, yeah, no, they're pretty good. But I think there's a lot of other reasons why this setup is currently, like, ridiculous. We definitely need that attack speed, though. So Livesy still hurts me. I don't know about the cactuses. Okay. We don't need projectile lifetime, even though that is actually an upgrade. That is like one of the achievements we don't have. Okay, overloaded is really bad for me at the moment, so let's just go for Thorn. Yeah, we'll just wait until the last second. I almost wonder if I could just, like, get up and walk around, eat some prunes, do whatever. I've really gotten into trying to keep dried fruits around rather than, like, snacks. It's mostly working. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm probably going to be kind of cooped up for the winter. Okay, so Dr. Livesey still hurts. The question is, does he hurt enough that I'm gonna have to move? He's gonna push me into the cactus, which also hurts. Nope, I'm fine. Okay, I'm gonna walk back a little bit. The cactus, though. Probably gonna hurt more than Dr. Livesey. No, I'm actually out healing him. The problem is, cactus plus 2 Dr. Liveseys are actually going to hurt me. So let's not do that. Windblade, healing factor. I need more weapons. I'm good. Oh, we picked up the magnet. Whoopsie. Cactus only inflicts 10 damage. Hug a cactus. Yeah, you're right. Not really much of a worry. It was more of a worry on a different run where I think I had way less defense. Yeah, I shouldn't let them hug me too much. Okay, muscle, aiming, light armor. I really wish I had more banish. Yeah, what I really want is cardio, but it's like weirdly not common. I mean, I actually do appreciate that though. So far this game has always felt like it's had really good pools, if that makes sense. That it's not that hard to get like really good upgrades. Whereas a lot of other games will be like, oh, you want the heroic one? Good luck. Let's see. More thorn, more thorn. And yeah, it'll just like never show up and it just kind of sucks. And so, obviously once we get banish and some other things, Let's see. Hey, these guys are cooking. I might have to... Yeah, I'm gonna have to move. There we go. Ah, what was I going to say? Oh, more cardio. The only card I feel is too rare is Void Spirit. Have runs where at almost every other hero card, and only half of Void Spirit. It is weirdly rare, yeah. But like, I get the katana often enough, which is always a bit of a surprise for me. Because most other games would be like, what? You want the good weapon? No, here's 1,000 shurikens. Oh, you want celerity? No, here's cardio. Like, why? Especially now that Tainted cards have become actually, like, really good. I think we even have one more Tainted challenge to do. Let's just pick up the regular Shaman staff at level 7. Because we do need to get it up to level 7. Honestly, more than we need to get the Fire Ring or Death Aura up to level 9. But if it works out that I can get one of those to level 9, then I'm going to do that first. Because I think there's a... Oh gosh, I hope there's a limit break service at the end. Otherwise, I'm going to be slightly sad. Let's go Iron Will. I need some HP. Do I actually want to try going to the shop instead? If we go to the shop instead, we might be able to choose something. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go shopping. It might be a complete waste. But you never know. Damn. If I re-roll it, it does get more expensive. Okay, no dice. A bit of a wash. But yeah, I do have a smith that's going to be expensive in and of itself. I was just really hoping I could get the greed sword. Because if I can get that, it pays for itself pretty quickly. Okay. More cardio, thank you. Oh, that's the thorns firing out of me. I was like, I didn't pick up kunai. What's happening here? Oh. But yeah, I'm really hoping I can get Midas Sword. Actually, can I kill these cacti? Because I feel like that would be worth a lot of EXP if I can kill a set, damn. Maybe if I specifically had beeline for them instantly. The level 5 Thorn has projectiles. Sick. Oh gosh. If I'm not gonna limit break it. It's probably too, I just don't have enough, blacksmiths for that. But I bet if you limit broke that and had a really high attack speed, anything that, you could get it so that anything that touches you dies. Oh, if we ever get Thorn offered as a starting item, I'm gonna do that. Only go Thorn, max that shit out, go hard on defense, and try and just become, Wobbuffet. I would love a mode for this that almost lets you draft. Just like whatever your starting weapon is. So I'm just gonna kind of hang out and touch it. Come on, die. Die for me before you disappear into the ether. I don't know if it gives me EXP, but burn and die, suckers. Yeah, we actually killed a lot of them. Not all of them, but still. Let's see. What was the current attack delay? It's not bad. Damage is good. Damage mitigation is great. The question is, do we want to get my Thorn... No, we probably don't want to get my Thorn up. As good as it is, trying to go Wobbuffet on this one ain't gonna work. This build ain't built for it. I've put too many points into other things. So getting it up to level 7 at the very least just seems practical. But trying to get it up to level 9 seems unnecessary compared to Death Aura, which, boy, I bet if I turn that up to level 9, we'd be unstoppable. What is my damage mitigation at? 47%. Yeah, it could be higher. Don't push me into the magnet. It's not okay. Actually, nah. That'd be a fun challenge run, now that I'm thinking about it. But it would almost lead the build too hard, now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know, I'll come up with it myself. You know, that would almost be a really cool thing. At the very end of the game, once you've unlocked everything else, you just get, like, proper command mode from Risk of Rain. Where you just can pick anything and, min-max your build according to, like, your preferences. I don't think it would really be that necessary, but it'd be so... Either that or just a sandbox mode that gives you, no meta progression, just so you can kind of play with things. Theorycraft the perfect build. Cacti. I will burn you. Okay, we do not want Death Aura. I only kind of partially want Healthy. I'm gonna reroll. God's Wrath. Very welcome. There it is. I love that. Yeah, sandbox mode is the ultimate meta progression item. I don't know. I think it could be a kind of an interesting thing for people to chase. Okay, Shopkeeper's Plate. Oh, yes! Void Spirit, level 2. Hell yeah. Shop? Nah, no shop. Just survive. Bow, muscle, healthy. I'm gonna grab muscle, not that it really matters. I just want to get it out of the pool when it shows up. Void Wisp definitely justifies this game as a bullet heaven. Pink lines all over my screen. No hordes to survive from in sight. Oh shoot, there was... Oh wait, no. I don't need magnets. I guess except for gold. It's like the one thing, but we don't have to worry about picking up EXP here, so I don't need to care. Let's see, 30k gold might be enough for 2 limit breaks. I don't think you can limit break twice on the same merchant, though. At least, not according to past experiences and comments. Yeah, you can't. Kinda wish you could, just because the game is inherently limiting based on how much money you have. And, like, if you somehow have more money than sense, then maybe you've just earned it at that point. Maybe. I guess with the right meta progression, because I think there are a couple of challenges that increase how much money you get. You could get really busted really fast, so maybe not. I don't know. It's a trade-off. Maybe that's a meta progression thing. You know, a C rank or a B rank challenge. You know, increase the number of possible limit breaks in a shop. Just, it's there. Good luck getting to it as a regular player. Let's see. Muscle? Yeah. Not that it matters too much. It's an interesting run, because I don't really mind enemies touching me. Normally I'm, like, trying to carve out a small area of safety, but now I'm just kind of like, whatever. It is possible to get level 9 in one shot. Hey, McQueen, how you doing? Yeah, I've gotten level 9 once with a katana, and it was busted as heck. And then the run ended. And so that's what I'm trying to do with Death Aura on this one. But it's like, not... You know, if I don't get it, oh well. I'm not going to be sad. I will say, I wish Void Wisp would actually get rid of... Oof. We're actually taking some damage here. Not much, but we are taking some. Maybe if Void Wisp actually got rid of pickup radius mods in the pool, just as an extra way of getting rid of things. Nah, it doesn't really matter that much. I'm just out of banishes and it's making me grumpy. Do we want to just get some stone skin? No, let's keep working on momentum. We want to just clear things. Yeah, you do still have to pick up food. This is true. Okay, so Death Aura, yes. But we want to do card selection, Death Aura, limit break service. No! Well, oh well. Unless, I'm going to do Shaman Staff. We get the achievement. Then, we're going to save and quit out of the game. Don't worry about it. Close and reload. Save scum time. Continue last run. Go to the anvil. I see Death Aura. Cool. Card selection. I see Death Aura. So Death Aura, limit break service. Damn it. It's the same one. I almost... Wait. Is there an achievement for that one? The answer is no. We're gonna save scum unless that one's hard-coded, at which point I'm gonna be kind of sad. Okay, there's Death Aura again. Card selection, Death Aura, limit break service. Did that actually work? Huh. So, apparently you can actually limit break this with that. You just can't get up to level 9. Runs are seeded. Okay. What if... I thought I messed with this earlier. What if I re-rolled it? No, it's the same every time. I want none of these. Okay, so let's save and quit. Let's Hey, can you save scum for the achievements? Yes. Because yeah, we just got the goblin. I think we just got the staff upgrade. I'm pretty sure. At least it gave me the Steam achievement. Okay, Arcanist staff. I did get it. Okay, cool. So, yeah. Alas, runs are seeded in such a way that I cannot do what I want to do. But that's okay. We're going to get the Fire Ring up to level 8 and Death Aura up to level 8. I'll take that. It could be better. It could be worse. Okay, and I don't think there's anything else for me to get here. I'll snag the katana though. Even if it's not like exactly what I'm going for, there's no reason not to have the katana. Holy smokes, that's a big AoE. And the damage is absurd. Hug me. I'm deadly. Okay, don't hug me too much. And I could still maybe get the artifact that would increase the level further. I don't know if you can go from 8 to 9 with that one. I know you can go from 7 to 8 with that one. I just don't know about the other. Okay, we want to go for cardio. Yeah, I can't do 8 and 9. Yeah, you can only do it with limit break cheese, which is a bit of a shame, but you know what? I'm not that disappointed, to be honest. Like, it would have been sick as shit to become obscene fight god, but whatever. And we still have the opportunity to get the katana up to level 9, which is not bad. I'm not actually even sure if I care. I'm just gonna kind of hang out. I don't think anything here does enough damage to really scare me. Okay, the boner men are a little spooky. And the boss does do enough damage to kind of knock me down a smidge. Let's see, Shuriken with maximum attack speed run. Maybe. I've been having kind of iffy luck on that. I need more banish to get max attack speed, like, really high. Wait until you see the upcoming new attack of the worm. Hey! Honestly, I'm looking forward to new attack patterns. Especially if it means not going into the not going into the summon mode quite as much. Wait, did he take a shit ton of damage during that? I think he must have. Or maybe he took a ton of damage when he was summoning the extra worms? I don't know. End of the cheater. Hey, I love that. Let's grab slippery skin. Yeah. Alright, let's see if I do better. Last time I was here, it took a while. I kind of don't really need to do anything, do I? I mostly just need to wait for them to die. Cool. I'll have to watch my HP a little bit. They are hugging me, kind of. Okay, nope, they're starting to burn my HP down. After a certain point, it gets too toasty and I need to step away for a smidge. Luckily, they're not that hurty, so I can just kind of run around. Okay, so Katana's level at 6. Next up, we'll be investing in fire, obviously. Yeah, more HP and regen. And honestly, damage mitigation would probably do the trick. I haven't invested that hard in that direction. Yeah, I'd like to get the Alchemist Blade. Oh, wait, no, the Alchemist... Ooh. No, shoot. Do I want to just get evasion? Sure, whatever. See, is the increased EXP drop in zone 2 and 3 good? I still haven't got much feedback about that since the changes. It felt good in 2. I don't really know about 3. It feels kind of slow to me, but I'm the kind of person that's like, oh, always give more. It's good for durability. The more max HP I have, the more I heal anyway. I think it's fine. But I also haven't gotten any of the, like, big EXP gain perks, have I? Because we straight up don't have student. So have you gotten Sylphblade yet? No, I haven't. I probably should work towards it, but I wasn't going to bother with this round. Damn, I just want some cardio, man. Alright, let's grab momentum. As long as I can kind of just run circles here, it's not too bad. And we've got tons of money. Okay, if I want to get the Alchemist Blade, I think I need to have the Katana. Right? So, I think instead of getting the Katana to level 9, I think we just pick up the Katana upgrade here. Yeah, I'm gonna snag that. Because I'd rather see the Alchemist Blade than do anything else. 2 soul cards at the end. Nice. And Bookworm, finally. Not actually as good as I thought it was going to be. And I would have liked to get the Fire Spirit, but I think that 200% EXP gain is way more valuable. Okay. Hypersonic, Stone Skin, Slippery Skin. Let's keep doing Slippery Skin. Because, yeah, that little bit of mitigation is probably going to go a long way at cutting the damage down on these guys. I don't know about the big stone chunks, though. They might hurt too much. Artificer's Katana. Every slash now possesses AoE damage. Cripes. Okay, cool. I think we're good. We really do need that attack speed. It's a bit of a shame Hermes' hood hasn't shown back up again. Now here's the question. Could I possibly... Could I possibly get it up to level 9? That's gotta be the most, like, upsettingly strong thing ever. And also probably impossible with my current reroll and banish levels. The game is lagging. It's the knockback. There's a little bit of knockback from my death aura that more or less just kind of slows them down a smidge. Wow. I was not expecting I'd be able to get this strong. I was not. Let's go for momentum. Because that little bit of knockback should kind of help-ish. Nope. Not that it really matters. There's like only a little bit of gold that I didn't pick up. Okay. God's Wrath, God's Wrath. Or Slippery Skin. God's Wrath, 800% extra damage. I ain't passing on that. We have the Pearl, increase monster amount, reduce their health. Cool. Artificer's Katana is just so much more powerful. 2 slashes per enemy, projectile size, ripes. I mean, multi-handed would be nice too, at this point, but it's... whatever. Let's grab Slippery Skin. A little bit of momentum wouldn't have been a bad idea either, but still. Let's see, Windblade, healthy, aiming. Let's do projectile size. And now that I have the EXP gain up by an additional 200%, it feels like I'm leveling a little faster. Actually, a lot faster. Okay, low pressure. Cardio? Cardio. Because I really want that attack speed up to be, I mean, way higher than it currently is. Unfortunately, probably not going to have it on this run, but that's fine. Come hug me. We are actually still triggering thorns fairly aggressively. Unless the thorns triggering is just kind of a whenever thing. Do you want to do range or Damascus Steel? Who are these interlopers that are coming in for a hug? Are they cacti? I should probably go say hi. Oh my god, die. Holy shit. You thought you could trap me. You could not. God's Wrath or Cardio. It's gotta be God's Wrath. Cardio is nice, but one of those is 800% damage. The other is a little bit of attack speed. Okay, card selection. Actually, no, which is more valuable? Probably durability. But I'm gonna grab Hypersonic just to get it out of the pool. Magnifying Crystal for even more EXP gain. Card selection, Artificer's Katana. Yup. I so do want that, want more cardio, but more on the Artificer's Blade is just... Wow, like you can tell when they get in range, because the Artificer's Katana just starts flashing on them. Maybe a little hard to see, hard to watch. But at this point, like, I'm not even really playing the game anymore. Like, oh, that's a beauty part about these games, in my opinion, is when you get so strong that you don't play anymore. It's the secret dream. You turn this into an idle game. It is absolutely an incremental idle game. Like, I don't know if you were following, how many of you guys were here at the beginning of the year, but I was playing a lot of incremental games. Like, I was playing, like, Lazy Galaxy 2, I was playing, Increlution, I was playing a little bit of Cookie Clicker, but I found Cookie Clicker incredibly boring. What are the other ones? What's the big one? The Realm something or other? I'm actually forgetting the name of it. Did I ever do that video on the best idle games? I did not. I should have, but I started moving. I was doing a little bit of Kitten's Game, yeah. And then I stopped. One, because I moved, and I wasn't as tired anymore. Orb of Creation, Realm Grinder. Yeah, that's the one. Orb of Creation is by and far the best that I've experienced. Realm Grinder has merits, too. And yeah, honestly, with my new channel set up, I probably could actually bring back Incremental Suit fully, if I wanted to, as just kind of a thing. But what was I going to say? Bullet Heavens are everything I love about incremental games, but you actually actively get to play. What was the Kiwi one again? I think it was literally just Kiwi Clicker. But yeah, I should probably go back and actually play some more of them and do that video on which ones are actually good and why. Yeah, Kiwi Clicker's got weird Void God stuff now. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Overloaded? No. Aiming. See, I don't want to touch my attack speed. My attack speed is valuable. Whoa, lunatic. Huh. Sure, whatever. What's the worst that could happen to me, right? Yeah, they aren't even that dangerous. Okay, they are actually kind of getting dangerous here. But everything is melting. Fractal. Artificer's Katana up to level 6. Okay. Wow, they're not even reaching me. I didn't even know I had Lunatic. Let's see. We don't want Overloaded. That'd be risky. Let's keep leveling healthy. Okay, and now here's the mid-boss. And not just the elites. I think we'll be fine, but we'll see what happens. I'm so glad I also invested into max health and other things. Let's see. Compromise. Hurts my base damage by a smidge, but extra nah. Let's just do durability. The more HP I have, the more I regen. And the more I'm going to be able to survive. There we go. Where's the boss at? Slay the boss. There you are. There you are, you big chunky lug. Let's go up here so I can actually see his HP bar. Actually, it's a minor request for bosses, like bosses. I almost actually wish their HP bar was just put at the top of the screen, rather than above them. So I guess it isn't really viable with how big this guy is. I just can't see his HP bar. Holy shit, he is melting though. The amount of fire damage I do is goofy strong. Also, maybe in the end I don't actually need the money sword. I think I'm gonna just have enough money. Okay, he's starting to get a little too social undistancy. Ow. 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 I'm gonna grab Compromise. Oh gosh. Huh. Huh. I have not put anything into dash cooldown. It's mostly fine, but they get so Dang, Huggy. I think we're fine, though. I have so much HP and so much HP regen that it's not that big of a deal. Oh. Okay. I think we're fine. And they're all dead. Every single one of them have died. Perfect. Did you melt the circle? Yeah. Circle wasn't even that tough. Oh, there's like no actual merchant here. Maybe we'll get lucky. Or maybe not. Oh, even these guys aren't that dangerous to me. Probably more HP regen more than anything else. Wow. Last time I was here, it was like a struggle just to get a little further. Now I'm just kind of like actually idling it, and everything is melting. I'll give credit where credit is due. I'm pretty sure a lot of this is the Alchemist Blade more than anything else. But, whew. Yeah, we should really go for some of the other evolved items. I actually know how dangerous these guys are. Not overwhelmingly. They're like a little problematic, but not over much. Multi-handed. Actually, let's go for light armor. Just because. Let's see, Thunderstaff. Maybe, but no. Hey, got it. Holy cross. Hell yeah. Another cardio. I don't think I'm gonna bother with the card selection. And we want to make sure we have a decent amount of HP left. Grab the Sage's Leaf. Carved dice is fantastic. Pork statue. I'd do it, but no. I need to make sure that I have absolutely enough for the limit break. I don't know how expensive it's going to be. But I was hoping we get Hermes Hood. Because that would have been the, like, one thing. Because my movement speed is really high. But who knows, maybe I'll get really lucky. Damn, what happened? What did I pick up that was so good? Oh, right. Holy Cross. That's what happened. And yeah, those 4 seconds of invulnerability every 12 seconds more or less means that I'll just always heal back up to full as long as I don't get insta-gibbed. Music is like really perfect. Just kind of chilling. I should do a quick run for money. Not that, like, it's large amounts of money at this moment. I don't think. Dash cooldown, ranged, cardio. We want that attack speed. Everything else is kind of nice, but we want that attack speed. Weapon that deals huge knockback, but does damage while the enemy is knocked back. If you've ever played Nuclear Throne, I love the fact that you can knock enemies back into each other. And so you can hit like one enemy into the next as kind of a projectile. The funnest thing. What was the... Oh, trade-off. Hell yeah. That's a big attack speed boost. Hades actually does a decent, has a decent effect for that. I think the Poseidon upgrade path had a thing called like Riptide, which made it so that if an enemy was affected by Riptide, they would take damage while moving. And so the more they move, the more damage they take. And so if you hit them like really hard and sent them flying, they would take a shit ton of damage from it. I'm not necessarily saying that's how this has to be, but it's something to look at for how other people have done it. Okay, another trade-off? Absolutely. We don't need the extra projectiles, we want the extra attack speed. That kind of modeling only works if enemies can't actually share a spot. It's true. I'm not saying any of this needs to be at all mimicked in any way, shape, or form. It's just those are the two games I know of that use knockback damage effectively. And yeah, I know I had the option for Artificer Katana. I don't want it. Not yet, anyway. Hey, there's the pork statue. And multi-handed. Sick. Kind of late for the pork statue, to be honest, but whatever. Don't forget your free rerolls. I don't think I've needed them. Going cardio. I don't need multi-handed. I want more attack speed. I want to attack so fast nothing gets close to me. You're getting too close to me. That's too close for comfort. Oh, he's dead now, so I guess it's fine. Yeah, I think I'll probably stop after this run. Just end on an incredibly high note. Not stop streaming, just stop playing this one. As much as I love Rogue Genesia, and will continue to play this for actually quite a while, I think I'm gonna want to have a little bit of variety just so I don't get too burnt out. Because I don't want to do another one of these runs. They're a little long. But I think a lot of that is just, I'm not quite strong enough to just insta-gib everything yet. So what's the thumbnail for this run? Wander with lots of weapons? Honestly? I don't know. It'd probably have something to do with a circle, like the perfect circle of safety. Or something to that extent. That docket is getting long. Yeah, the problem is I keep front-loading it with this game. So, of course the docket's gonna get kind of long. I'm not allowing myself to clear through it. Okay, so there's the Artificer's Katana. We have 3 card selections. Everything's kind of expensive, but I can reload this if I want. Understaff. Understaff. It's trolling me. Artificer's Katana. Okay. Limit break service. Artificer's Katana. Artificer's Katana up to level 9. Oh my god, that thing is absurd. Holy shit, look at that. 274,000 damage. 0.04 seconds attack delay. 12 enemies slashed. 15 meter range. 7 slashes per enemy. And 714% projectile size. Like, absolutely cracked. Alright, and now that we've done that, we're gonna buy every other weapon. Holy shit! Holy shit! That is too good! Oh man! I'm gonna increase my projectile lifetime. Oh, nope, I win. Alright, let's take a look at our DPS numbers. So Fire Ring. Wow, actually. Okay, so we got some interesting stats here. Namely, Fire Ring, 756 million damage. That's pretty good. Killed a lot. Shaman Staff actually did a chunk of damage. Didn't kill as much, but it was more effective than I thought it was going to be. Thorn. Way more effective than I thought it was going to be. Death Aura. Way worse than I thought it was going to be. Fire Spirit. Unsurprisingly incredibly strong. Katana. Unsurprisingly, we didn't actually use it for very long. Like, this is the main point to be had. Oh look, the kunai actually managed to get a kill and do 2 million damage. And then you have just the Artificer's Katana, which killed 30,000 things, and did 30 billion damage. Wow. Okay, so let's take a look at what we can do. Additional projectiles is the dream, but obviously can't afford it. Ooh, base damage multiplier. Ooh, that's good. What else do we have? Because I could increase the amount of banishes and rerolls that I have. Those are good. What else do we... Oh. The other thing I could do is crank up my Tainted mod power. But that... actually is not terrible. Let's see, what else we have? Ascended card drop chance. Guaranteed void magnet. Like, some of these are great. I'm trying to decide. My main logic with the Tainted one is... Oh. Oh, right, we have the defense upgrades. I forgot about those. I'm gonna put 1 point into this. That's very expensive. Oh, that's very expensive. Okay. And while it doesn't seem that worthwhile, if I can get that other Tainted run done, it'll be absurd. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, guaranteed void magnet. I might actually just want to put one into anything costs... Well, I could do the crit damage, or the crit chance. I think I'm gonna grab another banish. Cool. I think the next couple of things we're going to want to do is mostly focus on finishing my challenges. Single armed, which would be really good just to increase my soul coin gain. I think? No, that's weapon card drop chance. Gold multiplier, soul coin gain upgrade. That's the one we want. Stick would be nice, and peasant, additional rarity reroll. That's a critical damage upgrade. Yeah, I think we just kind of want to go through some of these... and just finish them off just to get all these upgrades. Because I could keep doing D rank runs. And I think they'd be worth it as well. But yeah, getting that soul gain upgrade would be nice. I also just want to do another Tainted Soul run because I could imagine this being even goofier. Maximum weapon count 3. Oh. I'd probably actually do that exact same run again. Go for the katana, the aura, and the fire ring, maybe? Or, no. I think it would be hard to get the defense required. I don't know. I'll think about it. But for now, at least, yeah, let's go play something else just for a little while.